I was kidnapped once in Bangladesh for a few days. I got lost in the mountains of Pakistan in a snowstorm. Crazy stuff. When I started traveling, it was back in 1999, and pretty much I had graduated from university. And the idea was just to go off and take like a 3-month trip to Southeast Asia. And, you know, I had $1,500 to my name, and I figured I'd run out of that in 3 months. I had only been overseas for a short time, a week or 10 days, and I was at Angkor Wat, the incredible temple complex in the jungles of Cambodia. And I was actually there on December 31st, 1999, celebrating the millennium. That one night pretty much changed everything, as I was sitting on a wall at one of the temples celebrating with hundreds of thousands of local people, and people were so nice, just sharing their food, sharing their drink. The whole cultural experience was fascinating to me, and I just kept meeting people everywhere I looked, and everyone was just so nice and warm and friendly, and I just was having experiences that I never had before. And that's what put the idea in my head that, wow, if in this short period of time, if I could meet all these fascinating people that I would never have met if I don't travel, and learn so much from them and have such fulfilling experiences, what would happen if I travel for more than 3 months? Imagine if I could go to more countries and meet even more people. And that was basically the idea that got stuck in my head. And honestly, I went to sleep. I did have some drinks that night with some local people. And I thought I'd wake up and that thought would be gone, but it wasn't. And I could not get that idea out of my head. That's what forced me to say, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. Back then, I had no idea how to make money at all. No idea, because you couldn't just go online in 1999 and 2000 and just find all these examples of a way to do it. So in the beginning, I taught English at a university in Thailand, in Chiang Mai, Thailand. It wasn't formal. I wasn't employed by the university, but I just put a sign up around the university saying native English speaker willing to tutor in English. And I got about 100 phone calls in that first week. And before I knew it, I was having classes all over the place. The number one disadvantage, which is for me and for most people that I know who stop traveling, is being away from those people that you're close with back home. Suddenly you're used to hanging out with your friends, seeing your family often, and suddenly that doesn't happen anymore when you're traveling. And making new friends sounds great. On the go, that's very difficult, obviously, because everybody's just kind of moving and going their own way, and you don't have time to actually get to know people and actually create a friendship. Sleeping in different beds, not knowing what to expect every time you go somewhere and you got to check into a new place, not knowing what it's going to be like. No place ever really feels like home. The way I would deal with loneliness while traveling, especially for solo travelers, go somewhere where there's a huge community of people and just interact and just meet people. So there's certain places around the world like Lisbon in Portugal, Barcelona, Playa del Carmen in Mexico, in Colombia there's places, Bali, Thailand, where there's so many travelers that kind of just stay for a while that, you know, if you feel like you're a little bit lonely, just head to one of those places and again, re-energize yourself. In 2 seconds, you'll have a community and you'll be around more people than you probably even want.